What's up, y'all? It's your girl Meci, and I'm back with another episode. To my new people, hey y'all, I'm Meci. To my Meci blessings, welcome back, y'all. Y'all are my Meci blessings because y'all are blessing me, and I pray that I'm a blessing to y'all. As you read by the title, seen by the thumbnail, your girl is doing a creator haul. So I have truly invested. I've been on YouTube. Let's rewind. I've been on YouTube for 3 years and 2 months. So I started in April of 2022, towards the end of April. I have truly invested into my channel when it comes to the equipment. Not only have I invested, my brother has invested, Bae has invested, and my mama has invested in my channel. And I'm forever grateful that people see my potential like I see my potential when it comes to my YouTube channel. So I'm gonna give y'all a haul of all of the things that I have to help me be successful on YouTube. Now, just because I have all of these things does not mean you need all of these things if you are trying to start a YouTube channel. Let me say that. Because you can literally record on your phone. And I record on my phone sometimes. Prime example, I went to Panama out the country last year for my birthday, and my GoPro was not cutting on when we got to the beach. GoPros are waterproof, which I'll show y'all that in a minute. My GoPro was not cutting on, but I needed the content. So guess what? I recorded on my phone. I'm gonna enter the footage here so that y'all can see how it looks on my phone, and I'm also gonna show y'all the settings that I put it on so that it looks clear. Okay? You do not need the best equipment to start a YouTube channel. You do not need the best at all. You can literally record off whatever phone you have. Now, I would not recommend using the front camera on your phone just because the back camera's quality is way better. So let me show y'all what settings I put my phone on to get a quality video. Okay, so we're gonna go to camera, and I don't have the newest phone. Video, I changed this to 60, changed this to 4K, and I put it all the way out to 0.5, and that is how I recorded in Panama. Go slow, get your angles, just like that. Zoom in a little bit, zoom back out. It's all about how you use what you have and make it the best. So you can definitely, in my opinion, you can definitely get quality content on these iPhones. Think about it. A lot of people that do TikTok for a living, they use their phone. Like, a lot of people are, you know, moving towards doing their content on the DJI pockets for TikTok, because I see a lot of creators with that, but a lot of people use their phone. And what else I'm gonna do for y'all in this video, I'm actually going to get a clip on my phone so I can show y'all the camera that I'm recording on now. So this next clip y'all see will be on my phone. Let me know if y'all think the quality is sufficient to my camera quality. Okay, so this is my first baby. Okay, story time. When I started my channel back in 2022, yes, in April, I went to Chicago in July, got super drunk, lost my camera. Actually, I think somebody stole it. I think I dropped it somewhere, somebody stole it. So this is my second one. So I had my first one for 2 to 3 months before it was stolen. But this is my baby. This is the Canon G7X Mark II edition camera. Now, I got it before the price went up. It was like $600 when I got it, and it's my baby. Now, Jalen, which is Bae, if you know, you know, he bought me this lens to go on it. So it does not come with this lens. So the thing I love about this camera is Bluetooth. But as I slowly got down the road, or kept coming along as a creator, I have too much content to really sit there and let it just go from my camera to my phone. I need something quicker. So That's the great thing about this though. It's Bluetooth. The quality is amazing. It's actually going viral again for the pictures that it takes. Now, I personally don't take my pictures off this camera because I have another Canon camera that I take my pictures off of, and I love that quality. But this is a great... I got this camera because they said, well, first I was going to get a Sony, but they were sold out. But they said that this was a great beginner-friendly camera. So this is my baby. So this is one of the things that I have. And I started my channel off with a camera. I bought a camera. And another fun fact, I went and applied for a Best Buy credit card. If you have decent credit, go apply for a Best Buy credit card and get you a camera if you want to start off like this. That's how I started. Again, this camera was $600 back then. My limit back then, I had got approved for $1,000. It has been increased with no impact to my credit. Like when you pay well on your credit cards, they automatically increase your limit. So I started at $1,000, got this camera, and I got a tripod, and I got a memory card, and that was it. So this is one of my tools that I have to help me be successful on YouTube. This is the next tool that I have. So I have two of these. So the camera that I'm on is on this same exact tripod, and of course I had to buy another one because I be trying to get short form content and long form content. Short form content for TikTok and Instagram, long form content for YouTube. But YouTube is my baby, so I prefer doing the long-term content because I work so hard to get where I am. So I got this off of Amazon. And actually, you can take this part off. So if you got two cameras like me, you can use both of them for your cameras. If you want to use it for TikTok, just put your phone piece on there. You can just put your phone piece on there. And then I'm gonna show you how long it is. So, of course, it spreads all the way out. However way you want to do it. It goes like that too. And you can unlock it. It's like twist. You twist this to unlock it or lock it. And then you use these levels. And that's super tall. Super duper duper tall. And I actually got to show my brother this. Mine is way taller than his. But I like the quality of his better. So I have two of these. And these definitely help out tremendously with vlogging around the house. You're really gonna need a huge tripod. Now I do have an iPad, so I just recently started back editing on my iPad because Bentley, which is my fur baby, stepped on my MacBook, which I will see in a minute. He stepped on my MacBook screen, so me and Bay gotta get that fixed. But I edit on my iPad. Now I use CapCut, but if you've been on TikTok, you know there's so much, you know, stuff going on when it comes to CapCut using your videos without your consent. So I just downloaded DaVinci Resolve, and I'm gonna teach myself how to edit on there, or watch some TikToks and YouTube videos so I can start editing on a new software. But I edited on my phone for probably over a year before getting this iPad. So you don't need an iPad to edit either, okay? Because I know y'all come up with a whole bunch of excuses of why you can't do it. You don't need your iPad to edit, okay? Now, I genuinely love editing on my MacBook. That's why I can't wait to get my screen fixed. I love editing on my MacBook because it allows you to do just a little bit more. And depending on the software that you're using, but 9 times out of 10, any software that you're using, you're gonna have more things to work with when it comes to you editing on a MacBook versus a phone or an iPad. So I have both of those. Now this here, y'all, this is a car mount. So this is a suction cup. So you literally just put it on your window, put your camera on here, and you can vlog in your car. Because I spend not a lot of time, but it takes me 30 minutes to get home from work, 30 minutes to get to work. So sometimes I take my camera with me in the mornings and I talk to y'all on the way to work, talk to y'all on the way home. Sometimes I go to the stores on my lunch, and so this comes in handy when you want to get content in your car, especially for those that commute for work or just spend a lot of time in their car. This will help you get some more content. I love this thing, y'all. So it only works for one of my cameras that I have not shown y'all yet. So I just stick my memory card in here, plug this into my phone, and that's how I get my pictures off my other camera. I love it. Now, I want to try it on the camera that I'm on now, my Canon G7X, to see if it'll get my videos off, but I don't think it's going to work. But I tried it with my phone. I'm going to try it again with my iPad, and we're going to see if something shakes. Now, I also have the piece that can go into the iPad as well. So I have about 2 or 3 of these. Now this is one of my smaller tripods because I like to use, it just allows you to get better angles. I like to use this small tripod when I'm in the kitchen cooking because the angles that this can get, this cannot get. Or if I want to do like shower, not necessarily shower content, but like preparing to get in the shower where I only want to get the bottom of my feet, me taking off clothes, all of that, this is gonna get those angles. So if you want to get better angles, you have to get different tripods to get those angles that you're gonna want to get. So because since this one is so tall, if I record something off this one, no matter how short I put it, it's gonna get my body naked, versus this, it will not. You know, if I'm, you know, filming content, trying to get in the shower, trying to get out the shower, you know. This is the same exact tripod, except I took the black ones off of that, and I think once you take them off, you can't put them back on. But the only difference with this one is you can't take these off at all. Like these don't come, or these do come off. These come off too, but I have to buy a whole new one because I'm like, okay, I can't put them back on. Let me just buy another one. This one, I like to film my TikToks on when I'm cooking, because again, it gets the angles that the bigger tripods does not get, you know. So, and it allows me to even put the phone directly over the food, you know. That's a different angle. Now this piece up top, it actually can go on this camera that I'm recording on, and you can just put your phone in here, and every angle that, or every angle that your camera is getting, your phone is getting. It literally attaches to the side of the camera. There's another piece that goes on the bottom, which I have to find, and if y'all already subscribed, y'all may be seeing it, or y'all have already seen it, but if I find it, I'll put it in a future vlog. But yes, at one point I was literally just putting my phone in here, attaching that bottom piece on my camera. This was on the side, and I was getting my TikToks and my YouTube videos at the same time. I didn't have to separately record, so comes in handy. Now this camera, I love this camera. This camera is my baby too. This is the Canon EOS Rebel T100. Takes amazing pictures. Now this is the only lens that it comes with. Of course, I think you could buy more lens and attach it, but this camera does amazing pictures. I will have to put some pictures on the screen that I have previously taken with this camera so that y'all can see exactly how the quality looks like. It's amazing. Now, not only does this camera take pictures, but it does record. The only thing is, when you're vlogging, you can't really see yourself. So with this camera, my screen flips up. A lot of them flip to the side, and I don't think that the ones that flip to the side are the best cameras to get, just because the people that I've watched, they look at the side and they look at themselves the entire video, and that will make me click off your video real quick. I'm not gonna lie. I make eye contact with this camera, like, but it's good to have it on top because you can look back and forth to make sure, you know, the camera is focusing, all of that. That doesn't have this, because I think this camera was specifically made for pictures, but you can record on it. So I have recorded before, but I don't use this to record. This is strictly for pictures, because I told my mama like 2 years ago, I got a camera for vlogging, but I want another camera just strictly for pictures, and she got it for me like that following Christmas. I think I told her maybe in August, September, Christmas to December, I had got it. Now let me tell y'all, all my cameras is my babies, because I'm gonna say the same thing about this one. I have a GoPro. This is, I think, the Hero 11. It's 11 because I got the camera right here. It's 11. I got this 2 years ago, back in 2023, when I went to Aruba. It was when I went out the country for the first time. This camera quality is amazing. That's why I feel like I don't need the DJI. I want it, but I don't need it, because I have this one. Small, very compact, waterproof up to like 10 feet. So all of my footage from my Aruba vlog was on this GoPro. The quality is amazing, and I'm actually gonna, you know, insert some clips here as well for the quality of this camera so that y'all can see. It is amazing, like amazing. Like I also have, I have to find it, but I have this small tripod and it only comes out to like right here. But I do have another one that has something that you can put on your wrist. That way when you're in the water, you don't have to worry about it going anywhere. I also have a case to put on here, but I don't recommend the case. I went on a cruise and I put the case on there, and you barely hear you talking or what you want to really record, because any small move you're hearing that case. So since it's already waterproof up to 10 feet, I don't recommend wasting money on the case. It don't do nothing but waste money. But yes, I love this camera. I'm super excited. I'm gonna use it this weekend for the 4th to record, because it's just better to take out of town versus carrying this camera, because ever since Bae bought me my lens for this camera, it's a bit heavier. So I'd rather take something smaller out of town. But yeah, this is my baby. I love this. Is my vacation camera for sure. So I'm definitely taking it on my birthday trip in 3 weeks. And then I'm also taking it in October on that trip. Now, Bae got me this drone. This is, let me see. Okay, so this is the Snaptane drone. I have never flown it. Bae flew it like one time when he got it from me last year. It is on my list to do a drone video for this marathon, because I want to get some drone content. So it's just like I can't keep everything charged at the same time, like the remote and then the battery. So this is a drone that we do have one video where Bae flew it, and then I'll put that in here as well so that y'all can see that video. But this is for my vacation girlies. Like, I travel enough to where, you know, I can do the drone. And when I took it, okay, so we flew out of Atlanta last year. I did take it to Atlanta, but when we headed to the airport, I left it in my car. I left my car at my auntie house in Atlanta. Went to the airport, I left the drone. So I didn't get any drone footage on my trip last year, so I'm aiming for this year. All right, guys, that's all of my creative things. That is all I have for now. Of course, I'll probably continuously add as my channel grows, but that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next episode.